Hello, hello. This is the My Artifact episode number 3422. Today's date is 21 May 2025. It's been morning at 7:57 a.m. Uh, we directly jump into the question. All right, let's go. Okay, yeah. Question is, what is the root cause of your desired and attachment? Okay, that's a really deep question. Okay, first of all, is that where is this question came from? Oh, I was actually watching the Demons of Leonardo. It's a web series based on Leonardo da Vinci. I was really influenced by the Leonardo da Vinci. I wanted to think like him, so I went to ChatGPT, asked that he suggest me such a question so that I would think like Leonardo da Vinci. It suggests me almost 50 questions. I asked to myself, it adds some sort of values inside of me. So I realized that what if I instead of Leonardo I will gonna use multiple personality on history like a Gautam Buddha. Okay, yeah. So I simply asked that suggest me such a question so that I would think like Gautam Buddha. Now this is one of this question ChatGPT suggest. Now what is actually the question? The question is, what is actually root cause of your desired and attachment? Root cause of desired and attachment. What is that? First of all, let's just understand what is actually desired and what is actually attachment. A desired means like that ki, um, like things you didn't really get right now. Okay, means like that ki, um, like take example. I wanted to be a YouTuber. Okay, yeah, I wanted to earn money from the YouTube. Okay, yeah, this is my desired, and for this desired I am putting effort and everything to achieve that, and I believe that one day I will gonna start earn money. I will gonna, yeah, live my life. Yeah, okay. Because right now I'm not really earning any money, and I'm hoping that YouTube and all the social media is the only thing that I will gonna earn money. So this is my desired. Okay, yeah. Desired usually associate with the things you wanted to become. Okay, like you want, like you wanted to be engineer, or you desire to be engineer. You want to be like, you don't like basically it's this thing na ki, um I need a chocolate cake. Okay, yeah, I need a kind of like a simply badam pista cake. Oh, I love badam pista cake. So I am desired, like am I kind of like a desired this thing? I don't know, but it's kind of like a, some things that I want. It's not really available at the moment right now. Okay, yeah, and I'm putting effort to get that thing. So I went to market, buy some badam pista cake, and then I ate that cake. Okay, yeah. So usually is this thing that ki desired usually associate with the things you want. Okay, yeah, like a person, a girlfriend or boyfriend. Like basically I like this person, and and she's the one. Okay, yeah. And basically I am falling in love with that particular person. So is it my desired? I am not really sure. Oh yeah. Also, regarding about the things that I would say right now, right here on this artifact episode, it's not really correct or not really right or not really verified, because I don't know is it right or not. Okay, yeah. I'm just trying to give the answer from my point of perspective, what is actually what I've been through in my life, and what did I knew about that particular stuff. Okay, yeah. So I'm not really sure the information that I'm told you right now right here is right. I don't know. Okay, yeah. So I'm just expressing my thoughts. That's it. Whatever. What I'm trying to tell you is this thing that desire usually comes from the things that you haven't really get. Okay, and things you that want. Okay, are desired for chocolate cake or ice cream or kind of like somebody having a girlfriend or yeah or being kind of like somebody better life. Oh yeah. Attachment usually considered to be that things you already have and you won't let it go. Okay, like your comfort zone. Okay, yeah. Like you are living in particular place where everything is actually around you. Okay, yeah. You have opportunity at somewhere else, but you are not living that place. You are attached to that place. That is called attachment. Okay, yeah. Or like basically in relationship, the boy is really toxic. Okay, yeah. And but still that girl didn't really break up with him is just because of that key that girl is attached with that particular boy. What is mainly attached? Like a feelings are attached means like that key that girl like won't be able to think that key if that boy leave what will gonna happen. Like she thinks that the devastating things will happen if that boy leave. So even if that thing is kind of like a something ruining her life, but still she attached with that particular boy. So that is called attachment. Probably okay. I think um, mostly attachment usually comes from the things that you already get and you don't really live it. Okay, sorry, you don't want to lose that thing. Oh yeah, uh, that is bad. Is it bad? Okay, let me give you some sort of perspective. Okay, as a human life and what is actually meant for be. Okay, so we are human. Okay, and our life is not the way that you think it is. Okay, our brain are meant to be evolved. That means we evolved. Okay, respect to the time, our thought process change, our desire and emotions and everything is changed. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you is this thing that key in our life. Okay, desire is kept us alive. Like if I desired for things I want to be or kind of like a something is this thing. Okay, attachment is a kind of like a somebody hold you for that thing, like a comfort place, like basically it holding you to move forward. Okay, because but why does human actually think like that? Like why? Okay, that's a really good thing. Okay, so since we born on this planet as a human, we born on this planet. We didn't really have any kind of like a stuff to survive ourselves. We won't be able to run faster. We can't fly. We don't really have kind of like a big fur to kind of like a somebody live in cold winter. We are kind of like a somebody such a species that meant to be die because we don't really have anything at all. Yeah, it's just nothing. Okay, and for us it's a very difficult to be surviving here in this wilderness. Like every species has its own kind of like a thing, and probably as a we didn't really have a thing. Okay, but soon we realized that we have something that no one has it, and it's a brain. Okay, and as also we could use our brain by using hands. Okay, so basically is this thing we are kind of like using our brain. Okay, to create something, to build something, to make a tool and something like that. We evolved in that particular process, but it's not had enough. Okay, our survival thing is kind of like a something very low in this wilderness area. Okay, so it is really essential to be kind of like a form in a group or live in a group or kind of like a something live in same species group. Okay, so that's why human are always seeking for another human is because of the security and as well as food too, because early stage of the life we don't really have a food. Okay, we have to hunt. Okay, yeah. And when we went to hunt, probably we are became kind of like a something like that ki food for another hunter. Okay, yeah. So it is really essential for a human to be kind of like a do hunting in a group. Okay, yeah. So that we would collect the food and we will eat the food properly. Okay, yeah. So since then human are meant to be live close by to the another human. Oh yeah, because it provides security, safety, food. Like basically our survival chances is increase when we live together. Okay, yeah. So when we live together, we kind of like a became a something social animal. Now, what's a social animal? Um, every species on the planet, like a elephant, zebra, or any like a monkeys or birds or fishes, are also meant to be live together. Okay, yeah. But human are kind of like a something even more than that. Like humans are kind of like a something like basically is this thing for other species living together. It's not really that essential. They would kind of like survive in this wilderness or something like that. Okay, yeah. But for our human, we won't be able to survive a day without having a companion or having another human. So for our existence, we really required to live together. Okay. So that's why humans are live together in hundreds in number, hundreds or thousands in number. Okay, yeah. Which is crazily too much than another species, because in another species like elephants are also live together too. Like all those elephants that you could see, they are also live together is also for survival and safety and stuff like that. Yes, but mostly in their group you will gonna find almost like a 20, 50, or maybe 100 elephant, probably max 100 elephant. Okay, yeah. But in human perspective we are living kind of like only millions. Okay, yeah. Like basically all those humans are kind of like only stay in one place, and we form the villages, we form the cities. In this particular city almost like a thousands of humans are live together. So yeah, but like basically ants are the do the same thing, na? Like ants are kind of like a living together. They have almost like a thousands of ants living together in the colony. So their survival rate is also really high, na? Yeah, definitely survival rate is really high from their point of perspective. But so then why don't they evolve? Like why don't like ants they didn't evolve? Like I don't know. Yeah, probably is this thing na ki yes, like basically the like ants are also kind of like a live together too, and they have some sort of rules regarding about what kind of like a work every ant, what kind of like a work they should supposed to do, and they do it. Okay, yeah. Because it is also really essential for survival for them too. Because of that, ki they are really tiny animal, and probably is this saying their survival rate is also really less. Okay, so they are live together, ants are live together too. Okay, yeah. um Regarding about why does ants doesn't really evolve that much, I think that they have brain, or maybe they have little less brain, or maybe they won't be able to utilize their brain a lot. Probably, I'm not really sure. As I mentioned, I don't really have verified information regarding about that. But let's jump back to the human. Okay, yeah. Our survival rate is increased when we live together. Okay, so when we live together, we became a somebody social animal. What's a social animal? A social animal means like that ki example. Okay, yeah. Like um like basically is this thing, recently my brother is married. Okay, yeah. So my entire family is forcing me to married. Okay, yeah. Your neighbor bought the new car, you desire to want the new car too. Okay, yeah. All your friends are getting married, you also, like I also want to be married. But yeah, what I'm trying to tell you is this thing that we are living in this society. That means we are following some sort of rules. Okay, yeah. To live in the society, to live in the group. And what is exactly that's rule? um I don't know, but okay, a rule means like that ki complete your education till the age of 23, done your get your job till the age of 25, get married till the age of 30, get first child till the age of 31 maybe, yeah. So these are some sort of rules that we have. Is these rules are meant to be kind of like a simply survive in society, something like that. Okay, yeah. Is it essential? Well, probably this is a kind of like a only very upgraded rule. Upgraded rule means like it's a modern rule. But if I'm went to kind of like a something olden era, okay, at that time now, what is actually rule? Or it doesn't really have rule. It's kind of like a something is this thing na ki if everyone is actually doing it, we also have to do those things. Example, okay, have you ever kind of like a something experienced that he like I don't know, but let me tell you one thing, my experience, okay, so when I'm driving, okay, when I'm driving at somewhere, something accident, okay, someone something had accident, minor or yeah, major, minor, whatever. So when the accident happened, everyone is trying to see what exactly happened. Okay, so when I'm driving at somewhere, there is a some sort of minor or major accident happen. Okay, when that minor major accident happened, everyone is kind of like a looking at that accident. Everyone. Okay, why does they look that? Is because of that key we live in society. Okay, yeah. If there's something wrong happened, our focus are meant to be on that accident is one of the wrong thing, and we try to figure it out why this thing happened and what kind of like a step should I supposed to do to not this thing happen. Okay, a social animal, it kind of like a something giving us a freedom to survive in this wilderness, as well as we are kind of like a something evolved around each other. Our thought process are exactly kind of similar to the society. Means like that ki as I mentioned earlier, in this modern world we have rules, as I already mentioned. In olden era, or maybe in kind of like a something thousands of year ago, at that time as a human has a rules too. Okay, yeah, live into the society, go with the human for hunting. Okay, yeah, brought some sort of food at home. Okay, yeah, and eat that food. Okay, yeah, as well as do not go against to the society or community, nothing really at all, because this society is actually not only provide the food but as also safety and everything. So our need are mostly depend on society, our food, our everything. Okay, yeah, safety and everything. So we are kind of like simply following or creating some sort of rituals or something like that. We believe in God. If the one person is actually believing God, another person also believing God. Example, have you ever kind of like somebody went to any kind of like a somebody cultural event or any kind of like that? If the one person is actually giving the speech, everyone is actually following that speech. Everyone is kind of like a listening that speech. Okay, religious speech or anything at all. Okay, yeah. So basically, what is actually happen if the one person is actually thinking about that ki God is exist, entire communities people are also believing that ki yes, God is exist, even if that person didn't really have any proper evidence regarding about God is exist or not. But still we are living in community, and even if there is a wrong, we just follow that thing. Okay, yeah, and that's it. That's a kind of like a simply misconception created, the God and religious are created and something like that. So basically we are the social creature. Okay, yeah, in Instagram platform we are kind of like sharing some sort of very good memories, or kind of like a something photos that kind of like a tell us that we are successful, is also kind of like a something we are wanted to be a acceptance from the society. Okay, yeah, that's why we are kind of like a showing these photos on in social media and all those platforms. Okay, yeah. So what I'm trying to tell you is this thing, from thousands of years humans are living on this planet. Our thought process are never really changed. Okay, like back then we are also kind of like a something social animal, and we are right now are also really social animal. Okay, yeah. Our things and thoughts and decisions makings, everything is changed according to the where we live and where we. Okay, yeah. If you still not really understand, like like basically is this thing that ki, I'm living in India. Religious are really extreme in here. Okay, yeah. Most of people are following religious. Okay. Do I follow? My mother is a really very religious person. I am not that much. Okay, yeah. But I do believe that ki, the God is exist or not. I don't know. I am not really that a qualified person to say this thing. But whatever that entity is actually giving me hope to achieve my goals and stuff like that. So do I believe in God? I am not really sure. I don't know. I think I don't know, but maybe is it or maybe not. I don't know. But this is kind of like only my thought process. And that thought process is changed according to the society. Means like that I'm living in society, means India is very culturally or religiously impact. So basically our thought process are mostly associated with this thing. If you went to US or Europe, the people who live there have very different thought process. They don't really think that ki they don't really think that ki God is exist, or they think that God is exist but not most of the people, something like that. Or maybe I don't know, like you found a very difference in multiple community. Okay, yeah. The way that they live, the way that they do the stuff is kind of like something very different than that. Okay, probably. So this is what kind of like somebody the evidence of how social we are. Okay, and what kind of like somebody impact on ourselves, what kind of like a society impact on ourselves. Okay, so now let's talk about the desired. Okay, so desired means like that ki you want to achieve something, or you want some sort of thing that you don't really have it at the moment. Okay, that is called desired. Okay, attachment is means like that ki you are attached with something that is you already have, and you won't let that go. Okay, that is called kind of like a something attachment. Okay, now I the question is kind of like a say this thing that ki what is exactly the root cause of your desire and attachment. What exactly is this thing? Having a desire or having an attachment, is it wrong? It's like basically the question is actually kind of like a saying this thing, what is really root cause. A cause means like that a kind of like a something like that thing happened. But I don't know, yeah, like basically having a desire or having an attachment, is it wrong thing? Like basically is this thing what is the root cause of cancer? So probably I am, the question is actually judging that cancer is a wrong thing. So what is actually the root cause of the cancer, right? So same thing happened, what is the root cause of kind of like a something attachment and desire. So attachment and desire is a wrong thing, like a cancer, like a yeah. uh I don't know. Okay, yeah, but I think somewhat, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe just like that na ki my life or my life experience is not hard enough to understand this thing, because I don't really think that ki desire and attachment is a wrong thing. In somewhat attachment might be a kind of like a something wrong thing, because attachment is a kind of like a something hold you at one place, and it won't let you grow, or it won't let you evolve. Okay, because you are kind of like a thinking that ki, this is my comfort zone and I don't want to live I don't want to live that. So this is kind of like a something the attachment, yeah. And in long period of time attachment will kind of like a something add some sort of wrong impact on yourself, probably. I think that. But desired is a kind of like a some really good thing now. A desired means like that ki you are always seeking for something good. Okay, yeah, like a basically when the apple fall on the tree, and when the apple fall on the Newton, Newton have desired to know about how the apple fall on the ground. Okay, yeah, he wants to figure it out and things like that, and because of his desired, we are feeling the gravity, we are invented the gravity. Okay, not invented by the way, gravity is always be there, but still we invented the force that we called as a gravity. Okay, yeah. Einstein, yeah. Einstein has always a desire regarding about what if I went to light speed, what will gonna happen. He looked at the world regarding about what if he went to light speed, and because of his desire and he wanted to know about the scientific stuff and something like that, we knew about the space time, we knew about kind of like all those scientific stuff regarding about space. Yeah, so this is what it is na dude. Okay, so probably is this thing na ki desired are always meant to move forward. Okay, or always kind of like a something like that, try to achieve something, a desire, like I wanted to be desired that I wanted to earn money, I wanted to establish my business. Okay, yeah, and these are something really good thing na, because in the end it added some sort of value in my life to achieve something, not just for me but as also around me too, around me people too. Okay, so it is good thing, right? So having a desire and having an attachment is a good thing, right? Yeah, but it's a very like a very different thing. Okay, if you are looking at from this point of perspective, yeah, probably the you will gonna see lot of advantages of having the desire and attachment. Okay, yeah. Now let's imagine a monk. Okay, a Buddhist monk. Okay, yeah. Have you ever considered that ki have a Buddhist monk have any kind of like a desire or attachment? No. Like a Buddhist monk is kind of like a somebody always kind of like a somebody a spiritual person who doesn't really have any desire or any attachment. Okay, yeah. When the person didn't really have any desire or attachment, the the he can evolve like a to the infinite level. Yeah, probably is this thing because I don't know, but I'm just trying to guessing. Like basically, this question is actually mostly represent from the Gautam Buddha's point of perspective. Okay, yeah. So regarding about desire and achievement, yeah, it somewhat it kind of like add value in you in your society, yes. But it just like that it hold you back at somewhere. Okay, yeah, and you are not kind of like a evolved that much, or you are not kind of like a something. I don't know. Yeah, but it just like that na ki I never really met like I seen monk. Okay, yeah, but it just like that na monk are doesn't really have any desire and attachment. It is kind of like a something really, and because of this thing they kind of like somebody absorb lot of information or lot of knowledge through the observation and things like that, probably. But I don't know. Okay, yeah, because I never really been monk. I don't know what is exactly the why does they do that, because a monk is always have kind of like a something. If you wanted to be a monk, then you just have to lose your desire and attachment, and then and only then you will get enlightenment probably. But what is actually meaning of that enlightenment, I don't knew that. Okay, yeah, because I don't really feel that, I don't really understand the what is actually value of that enlightenment. What's the enlightenment? Enlightenment means like that uh, inner peace, or kind of like a something a moksha probably. But I don't know. I don't know. Okay, yeah. So regarding about my answer would be like does what is actually root cause of your desire and attachment? um like this question is actually focus on that desire and attachment are wrong thing, but I don't really consider that desire and attachment are wrong thing. No, uh, desire and attachment are gives a purpose. Okay, yeah, obviously is this thing a monk people have get enlightenment if they kind of like a lose the desire and attachment, they will gonna get enlightenment. Yeah, that is true, but probably not like a we are humans. Okay, yeah, and not all the people are monk. Okay, yeah, we are living in society and we do really require some sort of stuff to need for living in society to build the better society and something like that. and for that thing desire is a really essential thing. I might gonna consider that attachment is something really wrong, because attachment is kind of like a hold you at somewhere and it won't let you go. It is wrong, okay, yeah, but desire is a essential thing. Okay, as a human always be desired for something, because if we don't desire for anything, then probably the world that you are seeing, we are not really, we won't be able to see that thing. Okay, yeah, like basically is this thing, the people are kind of like simply look at that ki we wanted to build the biggest building on the planet, we build the Burj Khalifa. So basically the human have a desire, and because of this desire we build this monument, and it is serve a really good purpose to the society, to the community. Okay, yeah, so I don't really think that ki desire and attachment is a wrong thing. Attachment might be a something really wrong thing, but desire is not. Okay, yeah. And regarding about enlightenment, like basically the monk people get enlightenment when they don't really think about desire and something like that. I don't really understand what is the meaning of that enlightenment. I don't really understand the gravity of it. So I don't know. But this is my thought process probably regarding about stuff. Whatever. So this is the thing. And thank you.